The Berbice Cricket Board yesterday hosted its annual Brian Ramphal Awards ceremony at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall. Details in this report by Jalissa Hines.
The annual Brian Ramphal Awards ceremony was hosted yesterday by the Berbice Cricket Board at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall in Port Morant. President of the Berbice Cricket Board, Mr. Hilbert Foster, delivered a brief history of the board.
The Cricket Board was actually founded in 1939 on September the 20th by several persons, with the majority of them being overseas residents of Barbados living in the county of Berbice. The Berbice Cricket Board main objectives at the start was to develop the game in the county, look after the interests of Barbician cricketers, and to promote the game at the grassroots level. And in 1948, we produced our first ever test cricketer, a strapping guy by the name of John Trim, who hailed from Skelden, but who actually played for the Port Morant Cricket Club. And it was the first of 7 test cricketers that will be produced by that club. Since then, we have produced 18 others, including 1 female.
Mr. Foster then extended thank you to everyone who supported the Berbice Cricket Board.
But I would like to express thanks to everyone for their support. Whatever the future holds, please continue to work hard, to be disciplined in everything you do. Always put cricket and our youth first, and always place faith in the God you believe in. He has never let me down, and I know He will never do so to all of us in the future. Please continue to work hard so that our youths could benefit.
Member of Parliament for Region 5, Honourable Faisal Jafrali, delivered brief remarks.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Berbice as a county will outshine many other boards, whether it's a parish board or an area board in any Caribbean islands. Berbice Cricket Board, by its action, has demonstrated it has the ability to produce top-class cricketers. To the awardees, you have made our county proud, and we are proud of you. We want you to go on to higher heights. But at the same time, you ought to be disciplined. You ought to understand that you are now a role model for young cricketers here in Berbice. And therefore your actions, your conduct on and off the field will send a message to our young people. Be disciplined at all times. Show respect to the elders and contribute to cricket development in Berbice and Guyana as a whole.
Dr. Desmond Haynes, lead selector of the West Indies senior men's team, also delivered brief remarks.
I can see that the work that you guys are doing, and I hope that if we can get the rest of the boards throughout the Caribbean, putting in the type of work that is being done here, I can see that West Indies cricket will be good in the future. My job as chairman of selectors, it is to select the best team for West Indies, and to make sure that we start finding our winning ways. And I'm hoping that the franchises around the Caribbean will assist us in making sure that they give opportunities to the young players and the players who look as though they got a lot of promise, and if possible, if there's a fast track system, please implement it.
Former English Test player Mr. Roland Butcher and Sir Andy Roberts delivered brief remarks respectively.
Hilbert and his committee and board have done a fantastic job over the years in ensuring that the young talent in Berbice is nurtured and exposed so that they can develop to their full potential. I will continue in any way possible to assist Hilbert in doing that. I will do what I can certainly to help young people. They are the future. We will certainly do what we can to ensure that the young people of this county make the county proud, make Guyana proud and make Barbados proud. So
Everyone, especially the youngsters who I was associated with for the last 2 days, take it, work hard, and try to achieve the best that you can, not only for yourself, but for Berbice and for the work that Gilbert has done.
Present at the awards ceremony was Cricket West Indies Director of Cricket, Mr. James Adams, who delivered the feature address.
A lot of them still in school. Again, schools provide instruction. And once they left under 19 cricket, once they left school, life kicked in. And for a lot of them, life meant that the cricket either stalled or went backwards because of socioeconomic reasons. They couldn't stay in the game, or they couldn't stay to the extent that would drive the cricket forward. And in essence, the feedback from around the region was that we're losing. And this is not recent. I can speak to, as can, I'm sure, all the three distinguished gentlemen at the table. All of us have stories about playing with much better players at junior level. And those players, for whatever reason, usually social or economic, not being able to continue after junior cricket.
Director Adams went on to highlight what Cricket West Indies is doing to produce upstanding cricketers.
So what we have started, and I'm going to emphasize that this is a start, where we want to start with our academy is to identify players who have come out of regional junior tournaments in the last 3 to 5 years who have not yet managed to get contracts with the franchises, and therefore they do not have a level of support around them. But the selectors feel that they're special and that a level of investment and support should be put around them with a view to see if we can push them on to at least franchise contracts, at best international cricket. How are we going to do it? Again, without getting into too much detail, is to just put a certain level of support around them. Is to make sure that technically, mentally, physically, we have a level of support that, like that child who's a standout in the classroom, we can keep pushing them in this area that they're very gifted in.
Educational vouchers were presented to cricketers. Awards were also presented to cricketers, umpires, and coaches in several categories. These include Most Promising Male and Female Youth, Best Emerging Youth Male and Female, Most Disciplined Player, Most Cooperative Player, Empire of the Year, and Hardest Working Local Coach. Cricket clubs in Berbice were also honored and received cricket gears. The Best Cricketer Male and Female Awards were presented to Romario Shepherd and Shamin Campbell respectively. The attendees were also entertained with musical renditions from the Kufuna Band. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I am Jalissa Hines.